at Traders Network Club. Welcome back to another Pip Hunter Trading Show. So yesterday we got in all trades in 5 pairs, and we closed out 4 of them. We're still, I believe, we're in the AUDCAD, still holding the AUDCAD. So we're going to go ahead and check the AUDCAD and see what's happening in the AUDCAD. And we're going to look for the other 4 pairs if there's any opportunities to get in the market and finish this week strong. So I'll see you guys after this break. All right, welcome back. Welcome back to another Pip Hunter Trading Show. Is everyone ready for the Thursday session here to end the week, man? Let's do it. Let's do it. Good morning. Good morning. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Before I do share my screen, once again, it logged me out of my VPS. It is starting to annoy me. All right, John. John's ready. All right, John. Let's get them pips, Gary. Nice, awesome. Like to see that. Let's go. Hello, T. Gareth. Okay, TG. I'm gonna call you TG. How you doing, TG? I haven't seen you here in the chat, so welcome. All right, guys. So let me go ahead and share my screen now. Good morning, Robert. All right, guys. So you can see we closed out 20 pips on all these trades over here. Still holding the AUDCAD. Okay, I believe we are by break even here. So okay. So yeah, we're right by break even. As you can see, it's kind of price is moving here by break even. So we're at break even. So we're gonna go ahead and check out. Good morning, Hector. We're gonna go ahead and check out the AUDCAD. And we're in a long position, AUDCAD. Okay. So going back to the AUDCAD here, and this is exactly what we wanted. We wanted price to break through this trend line, and as it did, you can see that. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in here. So you can see price broke through its valid previous low high here, okay, using my MACD. So let me go ahead and pull up my tool. Where's my tool at? Oh, I have to re-download my tool. Can you believe this? All right, we'll just not use the tool today. So as you can see on the MACD right here in the screen, on the MACD, the screen section right here, it's kind of small to see it. Let me maybe if I zoom in, you can see it right here. That's going to be the highest point of that trend, okay, which is about right here. Price came, broke it, came back down for liquidity, and now we're moving on this uptrend, okay? So I believe price is going to be working its way back to this section over here, okay, where I have this previous demand zone, which can start becoming a previous supply zone, okay? Good morning, Joseph. Samson, good afternoon, Samson. Awesome. So price broke through this previous high, and we are looking for that uptrend. Price is going to be moving up now. Okay. So we got price moving up. You can even see we had divergence, positive divergence here, okay? As price was moving down, we had that turnaround, okay? So we got that turnaround and the momentum, and price is now heading up, okay? and we do got a breakthrough through this trend line. We could have a little correction, come back down here and test this previous high, okay, or this trend line. So price could have a correction and come back down, then go back up. But right now we do got a nice breakthrough momentum change. So the AUDCAD, we should be getting into our target later today, okay, hopefully here. So not worried on the AUDCAD. We're just going to sit and hold and be patient, okay, guys? So let's go ahead and look for the new opportunities in the market. Here we got the Euro US dollar, okay? Euro US dollar. Look at this. Going to the 1 hour time frame. You can see here on the 1 hour time frame, we have an uptrend here, okay? So price is, I'm looking at these valid highs. So price is creating, didn't break through there yet, but price is creating higher lows, okay? You can see right here, price didn't technically break through this, okay? Oh, I like to see a nice breakthrough. You can see it kind of tested that, came back, and then tested again. So, so we are kind of moving in a little consolidation here from year to year. So if we do see price moving back up to this supply zone, this previous supply zone, that is 60 pips. So that gives us a lot of room to go ahead and buy to reach our 20 pip target. Okay. So going back to the 15-minute time frame. And we do have a little falling wedge here too. So price does want to come back up to fill these imbalance zones. Okay. And looking here, we did have a little exaggerated divergence coming down here on this falling wedge here. You can see we have, okay, where price is very flat here on these two lows, and we have price creating a lower low here. So we did have a switch in momentum here. So price is still going to start moving up. So right here on the Euro US dollar, here on the Euro US dollar, we're going to go ahead and buy and target price moving up to that supply zone. Okay. So let's go ahead and buy on the Euro US dollar. And here I am using the Pip Hunter Trading Tool. Just like that, I click buy, and we are in a long position. If you guys are interested in this tool, this Pip Hunter Trading Tool, go ahead and check out our starter membership on our website. So everything is in the description below if you guys are interested in that. All right, so we're long the Euro US dollar. We're still holding the AUDCAD. Let's go ahead and check out the USCAD. So as you can see, like I said yesterday, price is consolidating between the support and resistance. Okay, so support and resistance. So we're using the supply and demand as support and resistance. And right now, price could be moving back down to this demand zone. Okay, to this support. So looking at the 1 hour, you can see the same thing. And price is also here on the 1 hour on a downtrend here. Okay. So selling here, we know that price is moving down on the higher time frame. So selling, and then price has a lot of room, okay? Has a lot of room here to get to this demand. Okay, it's about 50 pips. So price has a lot of room to get to that demand, and we are chasing 20 pips. So we have a lot of room to hit our target. Okay. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and sell here on the USCAD. And we're chasing price to go back down into this demand zone. Okay. So USCAD, let's go ahead and sell. David, hi. Would it be possible to change the background screen to white instead of black? Very difficult to see the charts. Really, David? It's really hard to see the charts with the black? You know, I actually struggle to see the charts with the white, and that's why I kind of use the black chart. I find it a lot easier. It's a lot easier to see the color. Is it better if I zoom in, David? Is it better that I zoom in for you? Maybe am I not too zoomed in? I feel like with the black background, the green and red really stands out. Okay. All right. I'll start zooming in, guys. If it's, please let me know if I need to zoom in a little more. Okay. So here it is, the USCAD. Like I said, we're using this demand and supply as support and resistance, and price is moving down on the 1 hour time frame. So we are targeting this demand zone. So we went and sold on the USCAD. Okay. So USCAD short, Euro US dollar, we are long. All right, we got two more pairs. Before we get to those two pairs, guys, I'd like to bring a video brought by our sponsor, 8cap. So go ahead and check this out. All right, if you guys are interested in signing with the broker 8cap, go ahead. The link is in the description below. You can go ahead and check that out. Okay. So moving on, we are two pairs left. And oh, look at that. The AUDCAD just closed out. Wow. Look at that. AUDCAD just closed out. Isn't that amazing? Let's go back to that AUDCAD. I'd like to see. I mean, look at that. See, broke through that and it just pumped up right there. Look at price just pumped up right there. That's what we were looking for. Okay. That must have caught that wick right there. So we are going to go ahead and check the AUDCAD now. You're such a nice guy. Thanks, man. Thanks, Joseph. Appreciate that. I try to be nice. So AUDCAD, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get in a long position here on the AUDCAD. As you can see, we have this breakthrough and price test bounced off this demand zone. So we are expecting price to go ahead and like I said, we could have a correction, and that's fine. If we do have a correction, we go ahead. If price wants to drop back down here in this demand zone and test this trend line, we can go ahead and dollar cost average in. Okay, that's what we do here in our strategy. So we are going to go in a long position because we are targeting price to move up as it breaks through this trend line. We are targeting to move up to this previous demand zone. So let's go ahead and get in a long position in AUDCAD. All right, bam. Look at that. Today, we're going to finish strong like I like to do at the end of the week. I like to finish strong. I like to get in all these pairs and let it ride through the weekend, guys. So AUDCAD, we're back in. Closed out and we're back in, baby. All right. So the CAD Swiss, look at this, CAD Swiss. Wow, look at this little drop off right here. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in for you, David. So let's take a look at the 1 hour real quick. So you can see here, we are in this little, okay, downtrend. Price broke, came back up. So we kind of were in this little falling wedge here. Okay, a little downtrend actually. and price broke through it, came back up, and now it's testing this demand zone. And this is a previous demand zone. Okay, you can see price, and you can see right now we also consolidating here in between support and resistance. Okay, which we're using this the strong key level of demand here. Actually, let me see what this. So if we go back and zoom out, you can see this is a key strong level of demand, which now is a previous. Zoom in here. Now it is a previous supply zone. Okay, because you can see prices coming back up. It doesn't want to break through and drops right back down. So with that being said, since we are right here at this previous demand zone where price is consolidating between support and resistance, we're going to go ahead and buy because that's what we do. Okay, that's what we do in our strategy. So going back to the 50-minute time frame, as you can see here, and price didn't fully get to the back to this supply zone. Okay, so price didn't move on this swing right here. It didn't go all the way up to this demand zone. Price is in an oversold position right now, so we're gonna get that. Should definitely get that correction here moving up. And you can also see here, looking at the 50-minute time frame, price was creating these lower highs. Sorry. So so looking at the MACD here was the high on this green trend here. Then, as you can see, there's a little green right here. So price came lower and created a lower high. And then on this one right here, it created another, on this green right here, created another lower high. And then on this big trend right, it had a lot of momentum that pushed up. And now price is coming back down to fill in liquidity. And we could start getting that correction moving up. Okay. And looking here, price had to move. That's like 77 pips to move to that resistance. Okay. Now price is breaking through this demand here. Okay. Price is breaking through this demand, but we're gonna still go ahead and buy because what happens is when we get this breakthrough, we do dollar cost averaging, and that's the whole point of our strategy. As price keeps moving down, we get in more positions, so we go ahead and average out costs. Okay. So you're on the CAD Swiss. Let's go ahead and buy. Rodney, have you entered any trades? Oh, Rodney, did you just get in, Rodney? Because yes, we did. We are in 4 positions right now. Okay, we're in 4 trades. We are short in the USCAD. And the USCAD is already up 2 pips, which is not bad. So you can still get in the USCAD. USCAD is still pretty good entry right now. The USCAD is getting a short position. CAD Swiss, same thing with CAD Swiss. We just got in the CAD Swiss, so we are long the CAD Swiss. AUDCAD is also in a good position to get in right now, in a long position AUDCAD. But year on the Euro US dollar, we are already 13 pips up. So the Euro US dollar, stay away from the Euro US dollar if you have not got in, okay? Because we're already close to hitting our pips. So that being said, we got New Zealand CAD left, and we are done. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull the New Zealand CAD. And New Zealand CAD. Now look at this. How much room do we have here? So looking at this, Price didn't come and hit this demand zone here. Go ahead and delete this stuff here real quick. Now we'll zoom in here after I so looking at the 1 hour here real quick. Now I do got this. You know, we can actually don't really need that, but I'm gonna keep it there. Excuse me. And I'm looking at your, so I can see. So price could be moving to this demand zone here, okay? Price could be moving to this demand zone. So we can go ahead and buy it, okay? Price did not, sorry, supply zone. That's the supply zone here. And price has a breakthrough in this trend line. So it's starting to have a nice momentum pushing up here. Even if I look, okay, you can see a little divergence here. We call it an exaggerated divergence where price was coming down and momentum was starting to flat out here. Okay, go ahead and so you can see price was starting to flat out right here. Okay. So that was giving us that positive divergence of price starting to break through this trend line, which it did. And I expect price now to come up here and test this. I'd say at least this liquidity over here, even if it goes and tests this high right here. And looking at how many pips that is enough pips, enough room for us to hit our target. Okay. So with that being said, we could now have price test this and have a little correction, which I don't think it's going to have enough momentum to come back down to this demand. So what we're going to do here on the, and I'm on the 1 hour, so let's go look at the 50-minute here so we can get a better look here. EURUSD, John is happy. EURUSD just closed. Yes, it did. Indeed, it did. That was a quick trade. Nice little in and out. So New Zealand CAD here. There's not a lot of good confirmations that I see here that's giving me want to get in a trade here. Okay, but let me see if we broke any highs here. So we did have price. Okay, so we did have this price. So look, if we can look here, guys, what I'm seeing here is we were on this. Oops, didn't mean to do that. So year was the lowest high right here on this trend. Okay, so I'm using the MACD here. I can see the trend here. So we were creating lower highs. So from here, there was another low high here on the MACD. If you look at the MACD here, go ahead and zoom in so you guys can see better. Okay. So you're looking at the MACD. Here was a lower high, create another lower high on this green trend right here, which was the highest point. We look for the highest point on this trend, which is over here, which is another lower high. As you can see from here, it's lower. So we call it a lower high. And then here's another little green spot right here. Create that. Another trend here. So it's creating another lower high. And then here on this green over here is creating another lower high, which would probably be this wick right here. This is the highest point of the trend. And then this green trend right here, you can see price broke. So with that being said, we're getting that switch in the trend. Okay, momentum is switching. But now what happens sometimes is when we have this, okay, is we do have price that wants to come back down to fill in liquidity. And as you can see, there's a lot of liquidity here. You can see these auto blocks, a lot of wicks. So what happens is people want to buy in here and they set their stop loss, and price wants to come back down to fill that liquidity. Okay. So price could come back down, but with our strategy is that we like to dollar cost average. Now we're going to have this trade through the week. So we're going to go ahead and buy, and we're going to go ahead and buy. And I'm looking here at this. You know what? We could actually, now that we're hitting this, if price does come back down, we can actually hit our target sooner if we sell. Now that I'm looking at it. But I know price is going to be going up. So with our strategy, we're going to stick to our strategy. Okay, we're going to stick to our strategy. We're not going to change it up today. So sorry guys, I'm just trying to see here. So this is okay. So this, first of all, we can change that to a demand zone because that is our previous demand zone. You know what, guys? This is kind of like a little early for me to get in this trade because I want to see what price does here at this demand zone. Supply zone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold off this New Zealand CAD, and I'm going to come back later. And you guys do have my signals. You guys do follow my trading signals. So I want to make sure we get in this trade in a good entry here. And I think it's a little too early for me to make that call right now because as I could see price coming here and testing this supply zone, it could come back down here to fill in this liquidity zone at this demand. Okay. So with that being said, if it does break through, then I will go ahead and buy as it breaks through. But as of right now, I could look to sell if I start seeing it testing the supply zone. So I'm going to hold off the New Zealand CAD. You guys have my trading signals, so when I place a trade later, you will get notified and you can get in the same trade. Okay. So we'll keep an eye on the New Zealand CAD. We're going to hold off. I want to make sure we get right in the right entry here on the New Zealand CAD. Okay. So with that being said, that is it for today. So if you want me to do a little recap here, okay. Euro-US dollar closed out. And let's go look at the Euro-US dollar. See if there's any more opportunities here. Okay. Now I'm gonna hold off I'm gonna do the same thing with the Euro-US dollar, guys. If you want to get in the Euro-US dollar again, I'm gonna hold off and I'm gonna wait for price to get back to and you can see it's moving a lot right now. So it could come back here in this consolidation here or this supply zone, and we could go and look for a sell. Okay, and it can move there real fast. So with the Euro-US dollar and the New Zealand CAD, I'm gonna hold off and I'm gonna come back later and keep an eye on these two pairs. And when I see the opportunity, I'm going to go ahead and get in these trades. So if you guys are following my trading signals, keep that notified. Make sure it's there because when I get in them, you guys can get in at the same time. Okay? So Euro-US dollar, New Zealand CAD, we're going to keep an eye on that in the next few minutes, an hour. Okay? And we're going to see what happens. So with that being said, make sure you guys are watching your trading signals, okay? So here on the US CAD, we are short still. We're about 13 pips up, probably going to hit our target hopefully soon here. CAD Swiss, we're long. And the Aussie CAD, we are long, okay? So Euro-US dollar, New Zealand CAD, we're going to look for opportunities here in the next few minutes or hour, depending on how long price takes to move up there, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this session. If you did, please go ahead and smash the like button and support the channel. We appreciate it a lot if you can do that for us. And also go ahead and subscribe to Traders Network Club. And you can go ahead and subscribe to FxBigDogs, okay? FxBigDog channel. And if you guys haven't checked out our professional membership on our website, please go ahead because you guys are missing out. We are killing the game and we're grabbing pips after pips, okay? We were over 150% last year. This year, I believe we're already over 150% this year, and we are moving for over 200%, close to 250% this year, okay? So the trade replicator is killing it. If you guys are interested, which you should be, go ahead and check out our professional membership on our website. Everything is in the description below, okay? All right, Gary, good pickings. All right, of course, Gary. That's what we're here for, baby. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you guys watching, and make sure you go check my trade signals for the Euro US dollar and the New Zealand CAD. See if we can get in some more trades, so we can finish off this weekend with a lot of pips. That's what we like to do here. So thank you guys for watching. You guys enjoy the weekend. Have a great one, and I'll see you guys next week for another live show on Tuesday, same time as always at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. So I'll see you guys there. Take care.